And then all you gotta do is look here into my crazy eyes.
That's worse, but all right.
What's up, everybody? Bad Gamer popping back in. How you doing? How's it going? How you mama? How you daddy? How them kids? How them wives? How them hubbies? How them partners? How them fur babies? How is it that you can meet somebody and in 3 months they know everything about you? Well, not everything, but everything about you. And they're like family. They are literally like calling a cousin or a little sister up, and 3 o'clock in the morning, hey, I got a thing. I need some Onk advice. Yeah, okay. I got you. Guys, welcome to the On My Own Terms Rich Homie Evie episode. Some of y'all been waiting for it. Others of you are like, who? You're about to find out. You're about to find out. What's up, Evelyn, Manda 99 Jackson, Esquire, PhD, DDS?
Hi, Lem. Hi, friends.
For the full history and Evie's full name, join us at Rich Homie Evie on Twitch. That's Rich Homie Evie, EEVEE, on twitch.tv. She is so uncomfortable right now, you guys.
You did that in one take, though. That was impressive.
Thank you. Without looking at your name either, because like I can't see it. It's not on there. Not like
I can't even do that.
Not like on Breeze on Breeze podcast. Hey, we got people here that probably have no idea who you are. Some of them may not even know who I am, but we're not worried about that. Why don't you tell us a little bit about Evie? Who is Evie?
Sure. So I am a Twitch streamer. Lem kind of pointed that out. But first, I would consider myself a wife. I would consider myself a mom. I would consider myself a daughter, a friend. I got started with this journey pretty much as a outlet, mostly creatively. I'm one of those people who thrives in creativity. I really, really need something to use my hands with. And so I started out on Twitch doing that. And I basically just threw spaghetti at the wall just to see if I would like it. And then I ended up loving it. And so I just kept showing up consistently. When I first started out, I was doing this with my now 2-year-old on my back in a baby carrier. And I would literally have to take breaks, go to the be right back screen to breastfeed.
Awesome.
And I was only able to do it on the weekend. It was like Saturday, Sunday for like 2 hours max. And then I started meeting more people and I started wanting to show up for them and loving it more and more. And then I ended up switching to the schedule that I have currently.
That's freaking dope.
Mhm.
So which baby was on your back?
Leela.
I saw Leela, you guys.
Yeah.
Leela. If you show up, if you show up, and that's how it's like when you see me type that in your chat, that's how I'm saying it.
That's how I hear it. Yeah.
You guys, Leela is such a cutie. She is so adorable. You gotta pop into Evie's stream. You say that you're a mom. You are you're a wife. You're a streamer. What do you like to do? Like when you're not doing all that, it's just Evie time. What are you doing?
I'm reading most of the time or baking. That's what you want me to say. So you
No,
want me,
no, no,
you
no,
want me to
no,
put
no, no,
myself out there.
no, 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 no. This is legitimately. I'm at this point. At this point, right now, I'm not trying to hype you up, which I will do, but
Yeah.
I'm not trying to hype you up or anything like that. I'm just legitimately like, what are you doing? Like, what are you reading? What's the book you're in right now?
Oh, so I read a lot of like romantasy things. Currently, it's not I wouldn't call it like family friendly. Let me say it like that. It's
as,
not that. I'm
as
currently
long as you
reading
don't
The
sing the
West
words, I think
Wind.
you're good.
No, no, no. It's a book called The West Wind by Alexandria Warwick, and it's a lot of like fantasy and stuff like that. What's interesting about it is that I think I love it because it's based off of like older stories. So this is actually the second one in the series. And the first one was based on like Beauty and the Beast, like a cross between Beauty and the Beast and like the story of Hades and Persephone.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah. So and then this current one is like the god of spring. It's interesting.
Huh.
Yeah. I mean, I read a lot of stuff like that, but then also I like documentaries. I'm a history nerd.
Yeah, you are to a degree.
Yeah, yeah. No, because the way I doom scroll, I'll like doom scroll on Wikipedia and I'm like looking up famous cemeteries and stuff.
Famous cemeteries. Would you go hang out in a famous cemetery?
No, like that's the thing.
It's like I don't understand the what? Who's gonna do that?
No,
Who's gonna do
no.
that?
So I'm from the New Orleans area,
Hmm.
and I'm very much not into New Orleans history though. I'm not into like haunted houses and voodoo and that type of stuff.
Yeah,
I don't it doesn't I'm not into that.
yeah. I
But
yeah.
I am into history. And a lot of people I read about, they're dead people.
I mean, most of the time in history, that's what happens.
Correct.
We tend to read about the dead ones.
Right.
So, as a history nerd, what's the most interesting thing? Anytime anybody comes up to you and says, "Hey, I need to know something. I want to hear one weird thing." Like, do you have a go-to for that, or is there or like I guess what's the most interesting history thing that like always comes up into you?
No, people usually ask me about like my research because when they find out what it is, it's like I'm making a face that people can't see,
Yeah.
right? But okay, so I
This might be the
studied
first video one that I ever put out. I don't know.
I studied 16th century courtesans. That's a fancy word for a prostitute. But it was interesting to me because I when you have to choose your subject matter and you're looking into women in the early modern period, I knew I was studying Europe in some place. I also have a minor in Italian, so I know a little bit of Italian. I had to translate Italian sources. And so I knew I wanted to do women's history, but the problem with that in the early modern period, and what I mean by that is the time between like 1500 and 1800,
Uh huh.
is that there's not a lot of agency or free will for women.
Hmm.
And so it's very interesting to try to find little pockets of that in whatever way you can. And so the women that I studied, they were often like poets, or because of their profession, they they had access to like kings and stuff like that. And so there's like letters and things left behind.
Mm.
And I think that it made it just easier to study them, but
Yeah.
then also it was empowering
Uh,
because in a place where women didn't have like certain access to even something as common now as education. Like you weren't to be educated for a specific profession. You were to be educated for like domestic duties.
right.
That was the point of female education at the time. And so being able to tap into other avenues that they were able to like have a say so. Like now I have influence over this king. Maybe it's not for a good reason,
Right.
but
Right. Right.
yeah.
Okay. So that's such an interesting piece of history because we're not me. I my degree is in comedy,
Mm.
right? Um, I didn't. My the history for me is the ha ha yucky yuck yucks,
Yeah,
and in some cases, there are a lot of folks that also had that profession that had some influence over leadership,
correct.
right? I mean, even if you look at fairly modern, in the in the late 1900s, mid to late 1900s, you look at some of the
That's when I
comedians.
was born.
Yeah. You look at some of the comedians, the late night talk show hosts. Let's take for instance Johnny Carson.
Yeah,
Johnny Carson, great interviewer, comedian, right? He's funny. Maybe that's not his full time thing. Wasn't comedy, but it was a talk show, and he added comedy to it, and he had such an influence over the United States and the world to a degree.
right.
Um, and that's something that I honestly I think I want to study a little bit more about.
It's Go ahead.
No. Go on.
I was gonna say it's cool because even in the times where the word platform wasn't a thing, that is a
Yes.
way that people were creating platforms.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a quote, y'all. That's a quote. Even in a time there was not platform wasn't a thing, people were creating platforms. Rich Homie Evie,
Oh my goodness.
November 15th,
Add quote, command add
2025,
quote.
1:31 p.m. All right. So tell me about your journey on Twitch. You started off with a baby on your back on the weekend.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why did you even decide? Yeah, I want to go do a thing. I want to go do this.
I think that I'd been asking Johnny to do it for so long.
Who's Johnny?
I was like, you should.
She
Oh,
said.
haha, right. Look, what's really funny is that I'll mention him and I forget that like people don't just because you even see me right now, that doesn't mean you know my husband,
Right,
right? I
right.
just forget he's like an appendage for me at this point. Like,
And he's also
no,
in the same room, you guys. Just so you know, he's
right,
in the same
right.
room hearing her say he's an appendage.
Johnny is my husband. We've been together since high school. We have three beautiful children, and we are 11 years married. So, yeah. That
Everything
guy.
up to sorry, we'll get back to it. But everything up to that is my same story.
Yeah.
The 11 years was the only thing that was
Yeah.
different.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But we'll get to that too. So
Yeah. So, what was I saying about the man? I don't
you
even
were
know.
saying
Oh,
why you got to where it started the stream.
thank you. So, I'd been encouraging him, and he's a gamer to his core. A
Mm,
gamer.
yeah.
So, I'd been telling him like, you do this, why don't you stream? Because we don't have the same story as like a lot of streamers where they're like, "Oh, I started streaming and then I kind of like got involved with Twitch." We've been watching streams for well over a decade.
Mm,
And so, I'd been telling him like, you play so many games, I bet you would be good at streaming. And he kept saying, "Oh no, no, I'm not gonna do it." And then we lived in Minnesota for 3 years. We just moved home this summer, and I spent a lot of time alone. He was like traveling for work and stuff, and then I was there like with the kids by myself with the three girls. I spent a lot of time in like survival mode and stuff like that. And so I was just looking for something that would allow me interaction with others. And again, like I said, like a creative outlet as well. And I just tried it one random day. And then I was like, that went kind of decently. I didn't die, right? And so the bar is so low.
yes, I didn't die.
And so then being able to communicate with people, I know that that's like one of my strengths. It's always been one, not even to not even to pull out the list of like accolades, but I was like my dance team captain. I was the president of my sorority. Like this has always been something that I realized I needed. I was in therapy in Minnesota for a bit, and my therapist said to me that I was not, she felt like I was struggling so much because I wasn't being intellectually or like socially stimulated.
Mm,
I was spending a lot of time in, like I said, survival mode. And
yeah.
so I tried it and it started feeding a part of me.
Yes. Yeah.
So that's where it came from. But I didn't, I still, because I was so like, a lot of my identity was stripped from me when I became a mom. I was very much like, that's all I am. That's all that matters. But then when I started to try to get that back and have things for myself, I realized that streaming was a big part of that for me.
Mm, okay.
And I was doing it, like I said, it was just like weekends for a couple hours. And then I was just thinking, okay, so when people show up here, I feel something, they probably feel something. So maybe I should try to take this more seriously. And I kid you not, I started in March of this year with a consistent schedule where it was like Tuesdays and Thursdays. And I think I might have been doing like Saturdays too. It's like 3 days a week. And the amount of growth I've seen from then to now has like blown my mind because it was really like confirmation of not only me doing something consistently, like going to the gym or something like that, but it
Right.
was like also when I show up for myself consistently, good things happen.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And guys, the growth has been fantastic. I am one of Evie's mods. And my job as a mod, I mod for three different channels. And my job as a mod is to hype as well as uh, help point out where growth is happening and where they're doing a fantastic job and where, where there might be some other opportunities. And so I'm looking at Evie's numbers every Thursday, sending out a little report every Thursday. And gall darn it, y'all, you need to get here now. That way you can say, I knew her when. I knew her when.
Please.
I knew her when she took over that spot for Mr. B before she took over that spot for Mr. Beast.
Oh my God.
I knew her before she became the premier voice of the people on Twitch. She's she's on her way, y'all. She's on her way. Like I'm seeing it happen in real time. Um, that said, Um, you did you always start off in the genre that you're playing now? The genre we met in was cozy sphere,
Hmm.
right? Um, did you start off? Because I know a lot of the female streamers I know. That's where they are. That's where they did. That's where they've been. That's what they do. Like either cozy or cute or maybe some platformer or something like that. Tell us the story of that growth because that's not where you that's where you are now.
Right. I'll tell you the story. The skinny is absolutely not. No. But but I DDV is the first cozy game that I've ever played. Maybe if you want to count like The Sims, I've spent a good deal of time playing that. Mostly the second and the third one,
Hmm.
and the medieval one that I told you about that
Yes.
exists.
Yes.
But and now it makes sense. Now you know why, right?
Yeah.
No, but I also I didn't even begin streaming with DDV on the schedule at all.
Mm.
I was playing a bunch of Teamfight Tactics initially, I was playing a bunch of, I guess, like pivoting more into cozy things. I was playing Fields of Mystria, which is that game that's a lot like Stardew Valley.
Yes, yes.
So I was playing that, but then I even played like some retro things. I was playing Donkey Kong for a little bit,
Oh
Donkey Kong
wow.
64.
Okay.
It's that's it's my childhood game.
Yeah.
It's like the game. Like you know how we all have like I played like Dig Dug Galaga,
Yeah.
stuff like
Oh yeah.
that as a kid, but like when I think of me as a kid playing a video game, it's Donkey Kong 64.
Wow.
There's this other really strange niche game, Iggy's Wrecking Balls, but every time I try to tell people about it, they don't know what I'm
What's it
talking
called?
about. It's called Iggy's Wrecking Balls. I'll
Nope.
show you. I'll show you later. I'll show
Okay.
you
Yeah.
later.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
show
Yeah.
you later. Yeah, so like the little me, that's what she's playing. She's playing Donkey Kong 64. So I was playing that a bit because I was like, this retro category is kind of cool. And I could try out different things that I never played before. But then I was playing a bunch of The First Descendant, actually.
Oh yeah. 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 I know that one.
Yeah. So I ended up playing that as a recommendation from Johnny, but then also I was really missing Destiny because I was playing a bunch of Destiny 1, a bunch of Destiny 2, but I hadn't streamed Destiny because Destiny's in a weird period where it's kind of like dying.
Is it though? Because then we need to pick up on it quick. Because I have everything.
I think it is.
We got to at
There was
least
like
play through the
news about
story.
them not making more content for it or like whatever it was. It's in a very weird place right now.
We got to play through the story
And
quick.
so, yeah, so I started out playing first Descendant was probably the game I was playing the most of. That and then Teamfight Tactics. And then I don't know. I had DDV. Like when it first came out, I had it
Mm.
on Game Pass,
Yeah.
which is why I have the chocolate croc.
Yeah.
Don't hopefully people don't listen to this and then decide they're never going to check out my stream or
Because
anything
there are
because
people like that. There are people like that that they hate on if you have the chocolate crock or any of the starter stuff from the early access. They're like, nope,
yeah.
nope.
I didn't know. I didn't know it existed. And then like Rhea's my oldest. I'm telling you, I'm not telling you this, obviously. Rhea's my 7-year-old. She like logged in. She was playing on my account for a bit. She named my character Sarah. And this is before you could change the name of your character. So I was running around as Sarah for a while. And so and so and so I didn't really play DDV. I don't know if I had to guess because I know myself,
Yeah,
right? I don't remember the moment, but I can imagine me in my library, like, okay, what am I going to even play on stream?
right.
And then I played DDV on stream. And then people started showing up to watch me play DDV. And I'm like, what is this? Like, oh, people like this
Oh yeah,
game.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because here's the thing, I love Disney. I'm not sure if you've noticed, Lem, but even like we do this thing on stream called Song Battle,
Mm-hmm.
and we'll put up like different songs versus each other,
Yeah,
tournament bracket style.
yeah.
And when people choose Disney songs, I always know all the words. I'm a Disney nerd.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Disney nerds, man.
I
That's
just
yeah, I
don't
got it.
I don't go around broadcasting it, but that's me like to my core.
Yeah.
And so I'll like I was like playing it and I was like, "Oh, this is cool. It has all these Disney characters. I don't know what a fetch quest is, but okay." But then I started to find it like therapeutic,
Yeah,
you know?
man. That's very similar to my story. Like I started off DDV when it came out. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna love this game, and then I fell off like a month after. I missed 7 or 8 star paths.
Yeah.
And then our friend Zoltar and our friend Gelfling Games said, Lem, you need to come back. Just trust it's different now. It's a lot of fun. Give it a try. And I did, and I got hooked back in. Like, you guys have all heard the story. And
Yeah.
but through that, that's one of the ways that I got to meet Evie. It was through this game. So it's for me, the game, while the game is fun and I enjoy it, that's not the part that endears it to my heart. It's the fact that I've made so many friends
Mm-hmm.
based on the recommendation of two friends, right? Not just one
Yeah.
person telling me to do it. It was like there was a couple people. Like, and then once friends of those friends found out that they told me to do it, they came over and said, "Hey, yeah, you need to play this game."
Mm-hmm.
And then hence, like I said, that's how I met Evie. Tell everybody your side of the story about how we met.
Really?
Yes, please. You need to hear this.
So, after I decided to play DDB on stream, I realized that I needed to find some people to watch playing the game. And the way that the house that we were living in was designed is that there were three floors. The middle floor was the kitchen and the living room, and then the upper floor were all of the bedrooms, and then I had my office downstairs on the first floor. And so I would like get up before everyone else and I would like go downstairs and have my own time, make my coffee and then have my time. And so I turn on Twitch and I'm like in the DDV category and I see this dude and I was like, this is a black man playing this game. This is a black dude playing a cozy game. I don't care what else he's talking about in this stream. He's getting a follow. That's what
Yeah,
happened.
and this was what, probably 6 months ago, five
Yeah,
months, 5 or 6 months ago.
I don't. Well, I moved home in June, end of June.
So so probably a little bit longer.
Yeah,
A little bit longer. That's crazy. Um,
yeah.
because what happened, and on my side, Evie
Can we
followed.
check?
Yes, you sure can. Right now. I gotta pull some other stuff up. um, we but Evie followed, and I like it's a unique name. I've never seen that name before. Never seen that name before. And she popped in periodically, and then one day she popped in, and I was like, okay, she's popped. This Rich Homie Evie person is popping in. They've popped in 5, 6 times in a row. I'm going
Mm-hmm.
to go like, because when you follow somebody at first, you're not always there, and then you start to get the rhythm of what they're doing, and then so if somebody is in and chatting with me fairly often, and I find out that they do stream, I will go look at their content, because there's certain content that I'm like, you know what, not necessarily my vibe. I'm glad that you like
Mm-hmm.
what I do, but it's not necessarily my vibe what you've got going on. Because I don't do follow for follow. I've never done follow for follow.
Yeah, same.
Like, and it's probably what has slowed my growth. But I also know that the crew that we have is amazeballs.
Right.
Right.
Agreed.
So I
Verbatim.
yeah.
Agreed.
so, so I go over, and Evie's not on, so I watch a VOD. I watch part of a VOD, and I'm like, okay. I skip forward because I'm like, okay, maybe this is fluky, and I skip forward. I'm like, all right, okay, hold on, let's check another one. Let's check a different one. And I watch it. I'm like, okay, all right. So then I wait till she's on to do my follow.
Mm-hmm.
And in true Lem fashion, half of what I'm saying is spelled incorrectly. And this is my first time that I know nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody. And I am messing up big. And Johnny comes in because I was trying to say harvest, and then companion.
Harvest companion.
And I said, Havis Companion. And Johnny's dying. And then I'm like, well, that's my name here now. So I joined the Discord and changed my name to Havis Companion. It's like, look, I could try to run from it, but like what was Rafiki say? You can run from it or you can learn from it. And I
Exactly.
learned to embrace it. That was actually one of the first times this past year that I just realized, look, this is I'm learning to embrace who I am.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
like I've always been comfortable with who I am, but not really embracing who I am. If does that make any sense?
Absolutely.
Like for those that you're like, Lem, isn't that the same thing? No, it's not. End of sentence. But but no, to explain it further, I might know that I need to have coffee in the morning, right? Lots of people do
Hmm.
that. But and that's knowing who I am. Embracing who you are is, how do I make the best cup of coffee I possibly can make without having to go out and buy from Starbucks or Caribou or Seven Brew.
Yeah.
How can I make it myself, because I know I need a good cup of coffee, and the best cup of coffee that can be made is by me because it's for me.
And if it's bad, I'm in a bad mood.
Right,
So I'm going to make it myself.
right, exactly.
Hmm.
So that's the difference between knowing who you are and embracing who you are. So yeah, that was one of the first things this year. It's like, yep, I misspell a lot, and when it's important and like there's a clear message that needs to happen, like if I'm at work and I'm doing marketing pieces, yeah, it needs to be spelled correctly. But if I'm typing to somebody's chat, look.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times too, there is the pressure of, making sure what you're saying is still relevant because
Yeah,
like streamers move on to things rather quickly.
yeah,
It'll be like the next idea. Like the streamer doesn't have to worry about the delay as much as the chatter.
yeah.
And so it's understandable. That's just who I am. I'm just gonna mess with you about it. I just am. Like me and Johnny have laughed about how he'll be trying to tell me a story. If he says the wrong thing, now we gotta laugh at that for 10 minutes, and then you can tell me the rest of the story.
Nice, nice. Uh, so, God darn it. Like, you guys don't understand, and I'll get back to this later. But Evie and I, just through chatting, have learned that we are siblings, except for the minor inconvenience of time and space
Hmm.
separating us.
Hmm.
Right? By about like
True.
20 years. The amount of you were born when I was just getting to know DK. That's not true. That's not true. That's
But
maybe.
you
Let's see.
paused and you went, "Oh, it just happened."
Yeah, like, yo, hold on. Bill, hold on. All right, 2025. Write this down for me. He didn't write it down. um,
She was born. I can sense it.
um, there's a lot of similarities in our lives. Do you want to talk about them?
I got two off the top of my head,
Okay.
and it's just the dates. But I'm a date person.
Yeah.
So you share birthday with my oldest kid,
Absolutely.
which is just who's
Lots of people do, but have you met anybody else that has?
no, no. Even if they're like, oh, my birth, because we found out that MA's birthday, their birthday is May 16th,
Mm-hmm.
which brings me to the next point. We also share an anniversary,
We share a wedding anniversary, you guys.
which is strange. It's like, it's not like, oh my gosh, right?
Right.
But it is like,
Th-
What, like, why?
Yeah,
Why is that a coincidence?
right. We we have a lot of the same mannerisms, thought processes, um,
Hmm.
and I I love that. It does not happen a lot for me, but for a lot of the people that are key in my life, that we have some really similar things. Like both of my bosses fully understand and get my ADHD. Both of
Hmm.
my because I have a full time job and a part time job, you guys. Um, both of my bosses are freaking nerds. Like they're nerds. There's no other way to say it. They're nerd geeks. One of them is a gamer geek, a gamer geek, a
A
gamer geek.
neek.
Shut it.
Uh,
Oh no!
I'm not mad at neek.
She's gonna use. She,
Wow. We
yeah,
might have to jot that one
yeah.
down. We're
That's
gonna
a
have to
yeah.
jot that one down.
Neek. Hold on, I got it. I got it right here. I'm gonna wonder why I did it, but
How nerdy and geeky are you to be a neek?
seriously. Um, one is a motorcycle motorhead, which is not me, but that is my brother-in-law. So I understand a
Mhm.
lot of things he says when he talks about him. But he's also a marketing geek. That's my boss Ethan. Um,
A meek, if you will.
yeah, he's a meek.
Hmm.
and then my boy Lucas, my boss Lucas, he is a gamer and he does collectible card games. He does Magic the Gathering, and I
Ah,
just got him to start playing Lorcana with me.
I'm I my interest is peaked for Lorcana. You
Yeah.
should know that.
Okay.
Mm.
I would not say no to us learning and possibly doing a co-stream of some sort of trying to learn and play Lorcana.
I'm kind of into it,
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah. Don't quote us on that, y'all, because we have a lot of ideas that we never follow through on.
Another
Yeah.
similarity.
But yeah, so there's there's that siblinghood that we've over this short period of time. I'm not oblivious to that. It's been a short period of time at all.
Yeah.
Um, but I found that you and other folks like Busy Bee Bree, who's been on, Lauren, who's been on, um, Weeby, who's been on, uh, I find that I've been welcomed
Yeah.
into a community, not just allowed to be in, but actively welcomed into a community. And that experience of me being the new guy and messing up in your chat, like what, and you being new to the Twitchosphere, like that's a lot of new,
Right.
right?
Right.
Um, how do you how do you welcome? How do you make sure that people that are in your community feel welcomed, feel seen, feel safe, even?
Oh, that's an easy one for me because I think about it all the time. So, first of all, back to what you said about, being not just welcome into the community, but also like embraced and stuff in the
Hmm.
DEV community in particular. I don't think, and I've said this to you, I've said it to Bree, I don't think that I knocked when I showed up here. I didn't knock on the door. I kicked the door
Yeah,
in.
you did.
And the way that people who you haven't even named, like Mama Flash,
Hmm.
right? The way Mrs. Bone Daddy, the way Sonora, like just these people who we see in all of our communities, the way they've been like, oh my goodness, my cousin just came home. Like that is how it felt.
Yes.
It wasn't just like, oh, there's a new streamer here. Let me see. Like it feels as if these people have been waiting for me their entire lives. Like that's how it feels.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I'm gonna say this to you, Lem. It's given prodigal son.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
I'm. I'll leave that there. But that's what it feels like. And it's so from like my viewers and stuff like that, or the people in my community, just being myself is the most important thing. It's not even something that I do. I don't put on airs for anyone. I think when you are your most authentic self and when people can look at you and they see this is who she is,
Yeah.
like this is who Evie is on this podcast, this is who she is in movie night, this is who she is during stream. That gives people permission to be themselves.
Mm.
And we all need that
Yeah.
because a lot of us are looking for it. You
Absolutely.
know, when you feel like you don't fit in, that's what's missing, the permission to be you.
There are, I would say there are folks that they argue, well, if I don't see you get angry, then you're being fake. Or if I don't see you show me every emotion, then you're not being you. Um, Now I know how I respond to that, right? It's well, not everyone is. I don't allow everyone in my life to see me get fully upset about everything, which is everybody. That's still being you. That's me leaving people better than I found them because I say it all the time. I want to leave people better than I found them.
Mhm.
That's me not burdening you with that because I know there are people that have told me I want you to burden me with that,
Yeah.
right? Because I know I am naturally a joyous person. That's just who I am. I'm a joyous person.
Really?
What you didn't see, you heard it, but you did not see the face, which is why I'm keeping this recording. You guys, yeah, I am naturally a joyous person, but yeah, my kids see me get upset about stuff that that other people have never seen.
Yeah.
But that's because of our relationship. I'm the dad, they're my kid, right? Um,
Right.
there are people that I've known for years, decades even, that have not had the same conversations that we've had, and knowing each other for this short period of
Mhm.
time. It's because of, and I think it's because that is again being your authentic self in the situation and knowing who you can be that with. Now, I say all that to ask, what do you say to those people that are like, well, if you're not showing me everything, then you're not your authentic self.
Do you imagine that Johnny sees sides of me that no one else does,
Oh,
not even my children?
absolutely.
Yeah. So essentially,
Hold on, hold on.
it was a kid.
There was a long pause, and people were like, because people were like, Lem's quiet. There's pause. What's going on? It's and we know we
There
don't
was a
edit.
kid. My children insist on not wearing pants. That's what happened. So there was a kid. A kid appeared.
It was
No,
highly
so
effective.
it was highly
You
effective. Yeah,
silence
right,
mom.
right.
It was highly effective.
It was super effective. My goodness. Look, mommy fainted. No. But oh my goodness. No, so I wouldn't just say like, oh, Johnny sees things that everybody doesn't see. I learned a couple years back that emotions are, or your feelings, they're information more than anything else. You don't have to do anything with any of it. And you're allowed to feel things that you don't put on display.
Mm.
Do you ever, I'll just put it like this. I know that I do it, but I'm genuinely asking if you do it. You ever watch a show that you've watched a bunch of times and it's funny, but you watch it and you're laughing internally?
Yes, absolutely, one thousand
It
percent.
doesn't mean it's not hilarious. You're just, I don't know, you're just not showing that it's hilarious.
I can say every piece of the script of the Blues Brothers
Hmm.
before they say it.
But you're not like slapping your knee
No,
every time.
no.
There's also been times that I've been on stream like wanting to cry, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm not being fake. Like, if anyone, first of all, Lem, anybody here who's ever seen my stream, if you ask me something, I will tell you. I don't think it's being fake. It's just, it's not the relevant conversation in the room right now.
Mm. Yeah. I think that's key.
Mm.
Yeah. Cause we've all had that instance where someone comes in and the conversation is going one way or another. And then somebody comes in and asks something or says something that's completely not part of the going conversation.
Yeah.
And you're like, hey, that's a good point. However, we're talking about this right now.
Do you monitor yourself for that when you're in other people's streams?
I try to. I tend
I
to.
do.
I like. I know that it tends to be like, for instance, our friend Ed Placencia. I absolutely
Mhm.
love Ed. He has been a stream mentor for me for years. Um, I mean, he hasn't like outright, came in and taught me things. And okay, this is how you do blah 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 blah. No, like I just watch him and learn from him, right?
Mhm.
Um, but I know that when I go in, I know that I have a tendency to do that in his channel, like come up with something else, talk about something else, not relevant to what's going on the screen. And I think in the past year, I've tried to keep myself from doing that. He'll come, hey, Lem, how's it going? What are you doing today? Like, legitimately wants to know what's going on.
Yeah.
And I will tell him after the other conversations are going, hey, yep, this is what's going on. Fantastic. And then then I ask a question about what he's doing to bring it back to the conversation or back to the topic that they're having. But
Yeah.
not
You know, you
everybody
do that
does that.
because you do it because you're a streamer.
Really, really.
I think so. Because you know, I'll ask a question like you and I, if I'm having a conversation with you as a viewer and you're streaming, we could like quip and say crazy things back and forth
Yeah.
forever. But like sometimes I'll just randomly ask a question about your valley.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
yeah.
not,
Yeah.
I know I said that in a way where it's like I don't care about your valley. That's not what I'm That's not what I meant.
But that's what we heard.
That's not what I meant. I just meant that like in the moment, that is not. I'm just trying to like steer the conversation back to like what's happening in your stream. And then also on in the same vein, I'll be somewhere and it's not your stream or any place else and someone will be like, "Oh, something about Rich Homie Evie's stream." And I'll specifically ask them something about the person's stream that we're watching.
Yeah.
Or like if someone's like, "Oh, I did my dream snap. I really wanted you to see it." I'll be like, "Send it in Bree's Discord if that's where I am."
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So I'm mindful of that, but I think it's because I stream. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't have any other experience. Like
Yeah. I think that as you know what tidbit to the family that we're talking about we have to make sure that as we are in each other's communities, that we bring the focus back to the person on the screen or the people on the screen.
Yeah,
I and we
that's your job as a good viewer.
Yeah, we as I think, and we as a community tend to do that okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Overall. Speaking of which, again, the new and welcoming. Um, you were invited to be part of two stream teams
Yeah.
this year. You started streaming heavily in March.
Correct.
That's the third month, right?
The third, yeah.
8 months
Last
later,
I checked.
8 months later, almost a full baby later, a human could have been born. It's a short period of time. We are
Mhm.
not elephants that carry for, I want to say, a longer time than that. But yeah, it's true. There's some animals that carry their babies longer than
Did you
9 months.
learn this in the circus?
No, I learned this when I was watching PBS as a kid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, like dogs have a shorter gestational period, and cats have a.
Correct. I
Uh,
only know that one though because we used to have pit bulls and we used to breed them.
oh, there you go. So I mean, like,
Evie Lori.
we're gonna talk about it later. Hold on, Evie Lore pit bulls, unique pit bulls. All right. um, but that's tell us about this.
Sure. So the first stream team. Oh, I mean, here's the thing. I don't feel like I did anything specifically. You're gonna argue with me, which is why I'm treading like very, very lightly. So I don't think I did anything to like deserve like there was no follower goal hit or anything like that I did to like hit the mark.
Except to be awesome.
I and the way that I was awesome, I guess, was by just showing up places. I would like talk to people, I would make friends, and some people's streams I genuinely enjoy being in, and so I would like hang out and just talk. And it was never like I'm not that person who can stick around no matter what your numbers are. I can't stay in your stream if I'm not enjoying myself.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was never about that for me. It's just like, no, you're kind of entertaining. I'm going to hang out. I'm going to talk to you. And I ended up connecting with Crystal, See Crystal Go, who's also friends with Rogue Mama. We're doing a lot of name dropping.
Yeah,
But
that's all right. This is what it's for. So we did.
yeah, but Crystal's friends with Rogue Mama, and Rogue Mama was apparently in Jenny's stream, and Jenny was like, "Who should we raid into?" And Rogue said, "Raid into Rich Homie Evie." And they showed up, and they chatted with me for about an hour. And then Jenny was like, "Wait, I think I love you. Would you like to be on the stream team?"
Live, y'all.
Live. It was
Live.
live.
It wasn't that
What
the
was
same day that Lauren rated you?
I no, look, it was the same week.
Okay, same week.
So I believe that Jenny she did that first. It was like the day before.
Yeah.
So let's say it was like a Thursday or like a Tuesday. And then the next time I streamed, Lauren rated. And
Which
that was a big raid.
which was the day? Because one of the days of those days was the same Rav dance party day.
No, neither.
Was that the
This was
same
all
week
within
though?
like a 2 week, it was a 2 week span.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Yeah. Just also to bring it back here, I was in a situation where I was just like, what is going on? I'm like losing sight of my purpose. I'm like, I don't even know if I'm wasting time doing this.
Mm.
And then the man was like, don't talk to me about that anymore, right? Like,
Remember who
exact
you are.
exactly. It's like just stop wasting my time. It's like what with Sass with her dream snaps.
Yeah.
Don't waste my time. But yeah, I had like I had even this it is personal, it doesn't matter though. I don't mind sharing it. I had a situation like that night, like the night before Jenny rated me and asked about the stream team. I was like crying in bed talking to Johnny about it.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need to pivot. I need to do something different. I don't know what's happening. Like this just feels like I'm putting a lot of energy and effort and I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing it, And
Yeah.
then
Yep. I understand. There's a
yeah,
there's a song
but
there's a song by a lady named Aisha Woods. It's called Days. And it's a faith based song, and she talks about it starts off with you ever have those days where nothing goes wrong, right, and everything's great, and then you got the days where everything's terrible, and
yeah,
without those days, you're not gonna remember the people, the faith, the mantras that got you through those days. Because if everything's golden,
yeah,
you're gonna think that you can do everything on your own,
right, very true.
and you needed those days to get where you are and where you're going.
Correct. What's the like what's insane is that I ended up setting up a prayer closet like right before that.
Yeah,
And it was like one of the first times since we moved here that I was like, "Oh, I'm in my book."
yeah,
Like I'm like focused. And I don't know, I just like I was in a very just to not even talk about it much, but I was in like a very negative space with like people I'd met
yeah,
and things like that. And that was making me feel like, is this even where I want to be? Like, do I want to drag myself into a space where I have to like, troubleshoot and stuff? And then that happened. But I was like on Caffeinated Dreamers and not even Rogue, it was Caffeinated Dreamer. And I saw that she had the My Little Family. It's like a
yeah,
little link.
yeah.
She had that and I clicked it and I was like, this is interesting. I didn't know what stream teams were. I barely knew what the guilds were.
Yeah.
And so I didn't really understand. I didn't understand like how you got to be on something like that. I thought you had to apply and it was like a rigorous process. And so it wasn't on my radar. I just wasn't thinking about it. But I told myself if I ever did join one, I would want one like that one
Yeah.
because I'm like, this is like moms
Yeah.
supporting each other. And they invited me. Like,
I was so proud of you. Like, hold on. I was proud of you. I was also jealous. So I was prellis.
Prellis.
I was prellis. You guys have heard prellis before here.
Quite.
I was prellis. I was like, oh my gosh, look at this. It's like I fluctuate between EVB and my niece and my sister.
Yeah.
And I was a very proud onk right there. I was very
Hmm.
proud during that period. And then uh, almost on the same day in that same time period, within a month of each other, you got another notice about about a team.
Well, I think I want to say MILF was like closer to August or September. It's
Oh,
been a
yeah,
couple months
yeah,
now. But Honey Bunch,
right,
yes. So Busy Bee Brie has a first of all incredible human being. I don't say
guys,
that lightly.
do it.
I don't put my stamp of endorsement on people lightly, right? Brie is a gem, not only in this community, but also on Twitch. Um, I just want to hug her
In
because
life, in
she's,
just in
yeah,
life.
just in life. She's incredible. You can tell that she was raised properly.
Yep.
You can also tell that there were some elders in her life because she's so wise. She's so wise to be so young.
She's the age of my oldest child.
She's fantastic.
Right? And still,
She's fantastic.
oh my gosh.
But yeah, so she fully deserves partner. 1 million bajillion percent.
Right.
And I know that it's gonna happen for her
Quarter
like
one.
really, really soon. Yeah. And with that being said though, she did decide to create an unofficial stream team because on Twitch, in order to have the stream team page and the tag and all of those things, you do have to be partnered with them. Bree is there, in my opinion. And as soon as it hits, she'll have the page. And
She'll have the page and the people.
exactly, she's already gotten a start on it, which is great. I also think that Bree's one of the best people to lead a team like this because she is incredibly community oriented. She cares so deeply for the people in her community.
Mm-hmm.
And she's also just like a ray of sunshine. She's our Disney princess. But
She is. She is literally a IRL Disney princess.
yeah. But like not even in the you imagine those people who are like SpongeBob, right? SpongeBob's kind of he gives like I'm kind of trolling you too, so
Yeah.
I'm being a little fake.
Yeah.
I don't I don't get that from her. I
Nope.
just think that she tries to lean in and the reason it's so impressive is like I said because she's so young. It took me years to be like this is who I want to be.
Mm.
Not even like looking at the pieces of myself that I have or like the things I've been through and stuff like that, but just being a dreamer again,
Yeah.
you know, about who I want to be and what I want other people to feel. And I feel like Brie not only embodies that, but she inspires like others to do it. And so when she asked me to be a part of her team, I don't even remember what I said to her. I was like, "Don't like get out of my face.
Again,
Like why are
stop.
you
Why
wasting
you
my
waste my
time?"
time? That's what you said. That's what you said.
Cuz like of course, and then the thing about it, they're both incredible stream teams. I say they serve different purposes. With my little family, it's a lot about like how you can still do this. You can still be a gamer in any phase of your life, which I think a lot of moms especially forget how much you can still do. Because even I didn't game for like 5 or 6 years when I was
Mm.
having my kids, right? And so, which is why I took that break from the DV. Just wasn't playing it. And so I would try to like come back, and then I just didn't. I was a smite sweaty a long time ago. I'm serious. I'm like
No,
not even
I can see
kidding.
it.
Like
I can
not
see
even.
it. No, absolutely, I can see it. This is why I want to play
Yeah,
Overwatch with you.
I was a Scotty main, like diamond level, like
Wow.
I was like
Yeah.
playing. Yeah.
I need you to play some
Anyway,
Overwatch with my
that was another
friends.
life.
We'll bring it back. We bring it back.
But yeah, so just being reminded that your identity is not only the things that you do, it's just like who you are and
Hmm.
like what you bring to the table. That's what I get from my little family. And then just being able to be myself while pouring into others, remembering that the cup, right?
Yeah.
The cup, like you fill mine, Lim, and then I go and I pour into Breeze, and then
Right.
it's like assembly line style, and we're not always all having good days, right? But we're still like welcomed here, and just remembering the humanity in our community. Like
Yes.
people have horrible days, horrible weeks, and they're still welcome and encouraged to like bring show up as that, you
Yeah.
know?
Yep. Absolutely.
I feel like that's a lot of what the Honey Bunch is about. And I felt that the first day I met you. I felt that the day I met Lauren.
Lauren's freaking
Like I
amazing.
do feel like that's a thread throughout.
Yeah, yeah. I think that throughout the Honey Bunch, we find, and I say we because I don't know if I told you guys, but I am part of that stream team with Evie, with Lauren, with BZB Bree, with Unphotogenic, who I just met. I just met Unphotogenic through the Honey Bunch. Um, but I feel like I can go in and be that the weird uncle or the forgetful brother or whatever. I can be that, and no one looks down on me for that. They're like,
Yeah.
hey, do you want to fix that? Yeah. Okay, great. Here's some suggestions. You want to fix that? Not today. Well, we won't talk about it today.
Yeah.
Right? I feel that from you and Bree and just yeah. It's you hit the nail on the head.
Lim, I've never encountered strangers so willing. Well, you're not a stranger anymore, obviously. But when it comes to the people on Honey Bunch, I've never met strangers so willing to say, I'm struggling with this. Do you have
Yeah.
any ideas?
Yeah.
People usually try to like bottle their struggles,
Uh-huh.
you know, but I've heard at least once everybody on that team say, like, I don't know how to do this. I don't know. She was saying last night about the cards, right?
Yeah.
And I admire that because that's like authenticity as well.
Yep. Oh my gosh. I enjoy hanging out with you, Evie, so much. So very much. You don't even know. You don't know. You don't know. All right. Um, like so much so that I'm trying to understand. I'm just trying to figure out how I can hang out with your husband even more. This is so a lot of times you find streamers that like to hang out together, right? Um, and we're to the point that I'm trying to hang out with Evie's whole family.
Yeah.
But my family, I have a bunch of more introverted folks in my family that don't necessarily reach out to a lot of people or anything like that. It's like, here's my
Hmm.
center. We're good. I'm fine. I am the social one in the
Yeah.
family.
Really.
Shocker. Uh, y'all got the face again. You should have said the face happened again. Anyway, um, but like I don't do that with everybody. And there are folks that I've gotten to know them and their family, but not everybody is like, okay, yeah, that's like I have. Okay, let's take Ma Safi in particular.
Hmm.
Safi is my hermane. Safi is
Hmm.
also my Spanish coach that lives
Hmm.
in Spain, right? But this
Yeah.
came from they I was invited into their private Discord from another friend of mine, and they were like, I think you guys would hit it off, like, and we did, and now I have a sibling in Spain, and wow, I just want you to know that I appreciate what you have brought into not just my stream life, but other parts of my life too, like the 3 o'clock in the morning conversations that okay, granted I started them at 3, you don't see them till like 6, but
Like, oh.
they start at 3 and you don't see them till 6 or 7, but that's what we got, right? And
It
I don't
reminds me of when people text numbers they know are not in service. Like I gotta.
wait, what? They know I don't wait, what?
I don't know. Okay, this is like okay. First of all, I have a pretty dark sense of humor. That's let's just get that out.
Oh, okay, never mind. I got it. I understand.
Sometimes when you've lost loved ones, you'll
Yeah.
still message them.
Yes.
That's how it feels when you message me at 3 a.m. It's like She ain't here.
I know she's not
She
here.
ain't here.
I know she's not here. But I gotta. Anyway. Uh Evie, where can people find you?
Over at Bad Gamer Elite
Uh,
on on Twitch. I'll always be in the chat. I'm the one with the green sword.
she kicked down the door and took a sword out of the armory. Look,
No,
I'm gonna need this real quick. Hold up.
no.
She was granted that. She was granted that sword, you guys.
Granted, tell the
Yes.
truth. Tell the truth. Do you remember what happened? You were like, Evie, refresh. And I was like, what? So I refreshed and there the sword was. And I'm like, how do you give me a job that I didn't even apply for? That's what happened.
What's funny is both of my jobs I pretty much did not apply for.
And you love your
I
jobs. That's
love my
insane.
jobs. Absolutely love my jobs.
Now I'm preless.
I'll come in. I'll come into Evie's chat. I'm modding. I'm like, hold up. I gotta go to lunch. My boss said it's time to take me to lunch.
Literally.
I gotta go.
We're roasting an entire pig. I'll be back. They pulled out all the stops.
Hold on. Company sanctioned gambling. Be right back. Wait a second. Johnny bought a bag of dilly bars. I'll be right back.
Literally. I'm like, weird brag, brother. But okay.
Hold on. Lucas wants to learn some Lorcana today. Oh.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile, Evie's cursing at students under her breath.
Oh my gosh. What's insane is that I have to say it. Like I'll say it to Johnny, right? And then I'll like type the nice thing.
Yeah.
But your professors are angry, kids. That's the moral of this story.
Oh, did we even tell them that's what you do?
No, I don't think so.
What do you do? Now that we're at the end.
I professor.
There you go.
I profess things. No, I teach world civilizations to college students.
Professor E.
Mm-hmm. That's not my name, but yeah, sure.
The E-Man.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, you guys. Seriously, go follow Rich Homie Evie.
That's what we were doing. Yes, friends. You can actually find me when I'm not in Lim's chat at twitch.tv/richhomieevie. I can't spell it like Lim did.
RichHomieEevee. Twitch.tv/richhomieevie. Go follow today.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah. But I'm your mods. That's what I do. But not just there. Where else can they find you?
Oh, it's Rich Homie Evie on everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Pinterest. I have YouTube. I have Insta, TikTok, Twitter, Zwitter, whatever we're calling it these days. Rich Homie Evie on everything. I'm not going to spell it because I don't do as good a job as Lim. Those E's get me.
It's her name.
Yeah, it's like Gwen Stefani. I can't spell bananas without going BANANAS. I have to do it. Otherwise, I'm like BANANANA. I don't want to stop the NAs.
Oh my goodness, you guys. Seriously, you want to have fun like we're having, you show up. Also, Evie has challenged me to get her to partner in 2026. She says if if she gets to partner in 2026, she'll eat her hat. And if you need video proof of that, I have it. Hit me up.
I don't even own a hat.
You'll have to find one. we're all hoping for like a Southern Sunday go to meeting hat, big old flower or feather or something like
I
that.
was gonna say it's a big hat.
Yeah, it's a big hat. But I encourage you guys to seriously give her a follow or at least give her a watch. Give her a watch and bring a friend with you. And then you both decide, hey, are we going to follow? Yeah, we're going to follow. And then maybe you decide you want to drop some bits. And trust me, you want to do them at 100 at a time.
Oh my goodness.
100. I'm not going to give too much away. Just do 100 bits and watch the magic. Just do a watch. I promise you. Just in the middle of stream, drop 100 bits and sit back. Because it will not end as fast as you think it will. It will not end. And Lord help you if you sub or gift subs.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm not gonna give too much away, but do it. Do it. Oh my gosh! Hey, but by the way, if you're listening to this and you have no idea who's speaking, my name is BGE, Bad Gamer Elite, Uncle Lem. I have lots of aliases on on Twitch, and I want to thank all of the Snap Monkeys for your continued support. This episode will probably be the December episode, if not late November episode. And in 2026, we're gonna see some changes. You're gonna see some differences what we're doing here, and hopefully more consistently. So for that, you can find me at Bad Gamer Elite on Twitch.tv, and then you can go from there to anywhere else. But it was so good to see you, Evie. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Bad Gamers Unite. And remember, as they say, what were we talking about again?